As we mentioned many times, Rava says a peculiar statement in Megillah Daf Zayin Amud Beis. One has to drink so much so on Purim that he doesn't know the difference between cursed is Haman and blessed is Mordechai. Perhaps in a new interpretation. In Masechet Sanhedrin Tzadiches Amud Aleph, Chazal say, Ein bein David ba, ela bedor shekulo zakai o kulo chayav. Mashiach will only come in a generation where the entire generation is zakai or chayav, tzadikim or reshaim. But this is hard to understand. Can the entire generation be tzadikim? Can it be? Can the entire generation be chayavim, be reshaim? No matter what they do to us, we will continue to believe in HaKadosh Baruch Hu, so how can it be that the entire generation will be chayav? Perhaps this will be understood. According to the Gaon Mivina, who explains, it used to be in the past where they would be reshaim in Klal Yisrael, but they would be embarrassed about it. They would still come to shul on Shabbos. But now that Mashiach soon is coming, Chazal say, chutzpah yizge. That's one of the footsteps of Mashiach, is to see chutzpah yizge. Chutzpah is increased. So the Reshaim are not embarrassed to be Reshaim out there publicly. When Chazal say, and ben David ba, elo bedor shekulo zakai o kulo chayav, Mashiach is only going to come in a generation that the entire generation is zakai or chayav. We're not suggesting that the entire generation has to be tzaddikim. There will be people who are complete tzaddikim or complete reshaim. There are not going to be any people in between. Bedor, in a generation that has people who are kuloi zakai and people who are kuloi chayav. People who know exactly where they are. Tzaddikim or reshaim. No people in between. Perhaps this is what it means. Amar Rava, Rava says, should drink to the point where you decide. Adelo yada, should not know between, bain. I'm not in between anymore. No more mediocrity. Choose. You want to be a tzaddik if you want to be a rasha. Sounds strange. We are urging people to become reshaim chalila. It's a certain type of reshaim that the Gemara discusses in Nida Daf Lamed Amud Beis. Chazal say, "Ve'afilu kol ha'olam kuloi." Even if the entire world is telling you, you are such a tzaddik, in your eyes, you should view yourself as a rasha. This type of rishus is very dear to Hashem, very dear. That is what Rava is saying. Amar Rava says, one has to drink and Purim to the point where he says, I'm not going to be anymore in between the tzaddik and the rasha. I will be a tzaddik of different types of tzaddikim. There's a type of tzaddik which is, everybody knows a tzaddik, or he can choose to be a tzaddik of the other type that, even if the entire world tells you, you're a tzaddik, in his eyes he's going to be a rasha. It is actually tzidkus. He is a tzaddik. Perhaps that is what Rabbi means. There's not going to be any more people in between. Choose who you are, because Rava, out of the happiness, celebrating the salvation in Purim, wants to bring to the salvation of the entire world, the Geula HaShelema. When people will choose to be tzaddikim and only tzaddikim, Mashiach will come. B'korov Amen.